So what's up, everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I am Alicia. I want to talk to you today about the Parentified Child adult and the member of the dark triad. That include the narcissist, the Machevellian, and the psychopath. In this video, what I really want to discuss is who in this group can be healed. If you are involved with one or all the member of the dark triad, you need to know which one of them you got some hope to have some kind of normal relationship with, connection with. It can be as a romantic partner, as a friend, in a business with your co-worker, or if it's a family member. As the level of the issue matter, as how deep the problem in the individual run matters. I, as an INFJ, don't always agree how over psychological professional or no professional people, especially on YouTube, talk about narcissists. Or now they came up with the dark triad and also the light triad. I don't agree how many of those people present those individuals and present their problem. And also many of those so-called professional and non-professional therapeutic people don't always explain the link, what is causing the problem in those individuals. It seems like they read some psychological book and now they're informing the public. Psychology, for me as an INFJ, doesn't work that way, because INFJ, we connect with the person. We kind of go through what they're going through, and sometimes we connect with the lost and the forgotten side of them. And we often connect with what we call the inner child in the individual. The inner child is more than likely the point, the part in the individual that have suffered whatever is causing now the person to be the way they are. This inner child, this wounded child, it's something that INFJ, if it's there, we connect with that inner child. About no delay, let me start by talking about the parentified child. Those children that were parentified are likely to enter some psychological issue. Here we are talking about the member of the dark triad, but parentified child can also suffer all the psychological category in psychology, for example, like sociopath, borderline personality, and so on. It is important to understand what have affected the parentified child that is now an adult in their life. A parentified child is a child that were neglected. Some parentified child were abused, ignored by their parents, and this neglect, this rejection of love, of care, of protection and security, and parents to get parents playing their role will cause major issue to the individual. Parentified child were never allowed to be a child. They were pushed to step in to be a growing up, an adult for themselves, for their brother and sister if they had any, and sometimes for their parents if the parents are immature, if the parents are irresponsible, and the child notice that their parents are a danger for them, for their sibling, the child will step in to help out around the house, to take care of their school themselves, to minimize any demand on the parents, to listen to their parents. Sometimes they listen to both of their parents fighting and advising the parents regarding their situation, so they become a little counselor in the middle of the parents, to be involved in parents' disputes. So one or both of the parents will use the child as a weapon against the other, and to guilt the child for any need that the child requests the parents to take. So if the parents didn't cook, the child may say, "Mom, I'm hungry, is there some food?" Or the child is sick and will need parents' assistance, for the parents to call a doctor and to take care of them. The parentified child will be denied all of that, and sometimes even more. Some parentified child will either be put in the position to be spootified, where they become the romantic partner. And when I say that, I want to be careful with that people don't think that the parents have some kind of sexual interaction with the child. Some parents have done that, but the majority of parents will put the child in a spootified position to replace one of the parents that is missing, or the parents that is there, but they to kind of humiliate that other parents to not be good enough, to always be in the wrong. They will be developing a close relationship where their son or daughter more than the other adult partner that is one of the parents. Basically, they will diminish the value of the other parents in the front of the child and put that child in a position to be spotified, to be the adult once again. In the subject of the narcissist child adult, this parentified child, as an, how they become narcissists, they are treated like an object. They are cleaned up. They are used, the child are used as like an artifact, where the parents will use the child to gain admiration, applaud, and support, to be a good parents. It can be a good mom or dad. The child will be treated as an object to show to the world how great the parents is. The personality of the child and who the child is will be rejected by the parents. It can be one of the parents or both of the parents. Most often, we see this rejection and this control on the child to be done by a narcissist mother or a borderline mother. But there is also narcissist father. And the narcissist father is very particular father, because the narcissist father, we either reject totally, openly the child every time the child says something or do a move, or they will englobe totally the personality of that child to be an extension of them. The narcissist mother also do that, but narcissist mother have a way to reject totally the personality of the child by not saying it. The narcissist mother may reject the personality of the child. When the child says something, she will turn her head and will move her attention to the child, not giving any return of interest, or behave like they don't understand what the child is talking about. That's a rejection of the person and making the child feel uncomfortable, feel like there's something wrong with them, feel disturbed and destabilized. Why the parents are not showing any care toward this child, this person. So the narcissist person, the narcissist parentified child adult, when they grow up, they have a need to look for validation, what we call looking for supply. Looking for supply can be equal to looking for support, constant feedback that they are great, that they are amazing, that they are doing so well. Narcissist adult parentified child usually are doing very well in their professional life. They're doing very well because they put a lot of effort to get high position in the society. Like, for example, they will work in the government, or they will have the goal to be a minister, a parliament member, or to become a president or something like that. Because they are looking for that validation, they're looking for that supply that they really depend on. They constantly need that feedback from others that they're doing the right thing. So if they dress up, they will ask their partner, I'm wearing this, they will not say, do you like it, but I'm wearing this right now, and they are looking for confirmation that you're looking very good today. And they constantly need this behind closed door. And it's not only closed door, but they constantly are suffering this no validation that they first had with their parents. Narcissists, parentified adults are very and extremely sensitive to critique and rejection. They feel the little critic to take this critique really painfully, and they really are very sensitive to humiliation, and they can perceive any small critique of something they're trying to do to be a great humiliation when the other person don't see it like that. This narcissist parentified child adult is surprisingly the one that is more likely, if there is a healing, this is the person that is more likely that we can work with. Narcissists are rarely looking to be helped, especially from the psychological community. They do not admit they have an issue, and you will take a lot lost of close relationship, and sometimes of a breakdown of their career, and going through from depression and going to that road of taking drugs, going to things that are very destructive, for them to realize that they have an issue. The issue that some narcissists feel with this over image that they hide from the world, that they feel inadequate, inferior, and they are sensitive to critique. That critique is like you taking a knife and knife them and bleed them to death. What is causing this in them is the inner child. That inner child is a true self. This inner child have been suffocated, rejected by their parents, but that inner child is there. That inner child demand to have a real connection and to be seen for who they are. This is very interesting for a personality type of INFJ. INFJ automatically connect with the inner child in the person. INFJ have no difficulty to understand what's going on and to guide the person to a healing. Some narcissists may ask, why do I need healing? I don't want to go through this. The reason it's important for the narcissist to, and I don't like calling people narcissists, by the way. Why is this important for the person suffering this to get some healing? Because they deserve love. The rejection is not from others. The rejection and this whole pain that they carry in them is caused by them and by a childhood that need to be faced, that they need to realize as a child with the brain of a child that they are not responsible how their parents treated them. They are lovable, and they need to allow others to love them, and they don't need to be great. They don't need to be a president or having a lot of money or power to be accepted for who they are. It's the freedom. They will do very well in life and having the support that they want, the love they want, if they go through this healing. Narcissists take rejection and the loss of those that are close to them, that they rely on for their supply, very badly, very painfully, despite that many of them behave like they were not touched, they were not affected, and they're already somebody, a replacement in the background. So, to sum up a bit for this type, the narcissist, this is the one that is likely to be able to be reached, and I'm talking on point of view of INFJ. The reason why they are more likely to be healed is because they are constantly connected with their feeling and their emotion. That connection with the feeling is what help INFJ to heal this person. And I'm really talking about the INFJ healing. Now we need to talk about the Machiavellian. Machiavellian is not considered as a psychological problem, and most often Machiavellian and narcissist exist in the same person. Machiavellian are people that look at the world, and especially other people, as they see their how you say that, they see how they see other people as weak because they see the power, what they call the power to manipulate others. They see the bad in others and they laugh at it. They find it funny. They find it funny because maybe some people in their life and other people are talking about how good it should be, how good is that. And then the Machiavellian are going around and seeing that everyone is bad, everyone is manipulative, everyone is doing something tricky, out of the law, and lying and deceiving around them. So Machiavellian found the hypocrisy of other people not disturbing but very interesting, and finding evidence that the majority of people are unfair, they are manipulative, they are using others, they are sensitive to power, that people will sell their family for money, that people will want a relationship with somebody that they don't really like, but now they like because that person is a politician with money and power. Machiavellian see all of that, and in a way to kind of give a lesson to those that Machiavellian see that way, and there are many of them. Machiavellian will not hold back to use manipulation and use those people like tools to benefit oneself. Machiavellian do not see that they are doing anything wrong because they see other people are doing the same. A Machiavellian person can understand very easily if someone come to them and say, this is what I want for my benefit. This is what I need. And for the Machiavellian, this is normal and respectful, that you come and put your card on the floor, that you want to use them for this and that, and you have your own benefit that you want to protect, and this is why you're here. Machiavellian, in a way, kind of respect that, but they don't respect people that lie. And the lie for a Machiavellian go this way, that you pretend you are with them because you're interested by them, that you're not interested by money, by power. Machiavellian see the lie, the pretending of others very clearly. Most often, Machiavellian and narcissist is one person. The Machiavellian is motivated by power, money, and doing whatever it takes to get what they want and to get higher than the planet to get. So Machiavellian will have no problem to calculate to get to a relationship with somebody that have power and money, and that's what interests them. It's not just that person, it's really that this person has this money, power, status, and everything else. Narcissists also have this grandiose view of themselves. That is the front image that they give to the world, but behind closed door, narcissists suffer from inferiority complex. But in the same time, narcissists and Machiavellian also suffer from a superiority complex. They have both. Machiavellian have no morality. They don't have no morality because they see that people that have morality, they are fake. Morality is pretended. So, yes, Machiavellian have really a funny Machiavellian enjoy to see how hypocrite other preach to be so good, but they're lying. Machiavellian laugh at people like politicians that preach to the world that they want good, they want to stand for democracy and blah blah blah. Machiavellian know these people behind closed door are doing many illegal things. They don't really mean what they are saying. So this Machiavellian person is somebody that is having fun looking the lies of looking clean, because they are very sensitive to see evidence that others are not clean, so why they should be. Again, what is the link of the Machiavellian and the parentified adult child? It's the parentified child know the truth about their parents, that their parents have neglected them. They are immature. They are not good parents. They are a joke. It's coming really from there. And yes, Machiavellian and narcissists are very close. A narcissist is very much Machiavellian because there is this kind of revenge Yes, the word have neglected them. And the parentified here, the parentified child have suffered in the hand of those that were supposed protecting them. What is it the word expect when a child is going through this? Once again, this second category of the Machiavellian can have a way to heal such a person, because here it's mindset. In the bottom of the Machiavellian, the base is narcissism. If you heal the narcissist, the Machiavellian, that is a way to interpret things and to see things. It's more easy to work with. But first you have to heal the narcissism in the Machiavellian. There is narcissism in the Machiavellian. There is not just Machiavellian. The Machiavellian just a person that analyzes the word, the state of the word, and see that the state of the word is driven by injustice, unfairness, and people that pretend to be good when they are not. That's what it is. Now let's move to the psychopath, and also quickly say why the sociopath is not part of this group here. You see, there is something that many other therapists are not talking about. Something that for INFJ is very easy to understand. Sociopaths should be in this list, because sociopaths they still linked to their feeling. To be linked to your feeling is very important. If there is a chance of healing, those that are totally cut off from their feeling, it's cut off, but it's there. Those ones are harder to heal. And so we come to the psychopath. Psychopaths are people that are quite cut off from their feeling and emotion. We say they don't even have emotion and feeling, but that's not true. They have feeling and emotion, but it's deeply buried. Here, the parentified child adult is deeply wounded. This may be a child that were deeply abused by parents over people, so much that there is a numb sensation, a numb state that this person are going through. There is a bury of the emotion and feeling, because those emotion and feeling in the psychopath, and that's very interesting for the psychopath, that we represent so much of somebody that has no feeling. The feeling and emotion in psychopath are deeply charged of pain. So the body, to protect the person, the survival of the person, shut down the feeling and shut down the emotion. Psychopaths are the most dangerous people to dive in, to try to heal, especially for INFJ, not for therapist, because therapist, they are not really going in. An INFJ going in the person, they dive deep in the person. An INFJ can go through the big, the full blast of pain that this person has. From the moment the INFJ go in deep to a psychopath, psychopath knows it, and they don't like it. They can become extremely dangerous for those people that trying to heal them and trying to bring back those painful emotion and feeling. This is extremely dangerous. It is really important for some of you that are getting involved with those people that you realize how dangerous a psychopath is. They become extremely dangerous, like a wounded and a deep wounded animal that will fight back dangerously when they are with somebody that trying to heal them. To heal a person, you need to go through the source and the cause of what have caused the problem. Psychopaths don't want to go through that. It's too painful. The inner child in a psychopath is deeply wounded. It's a very hungry child that has an hunger that is uncontrollable. So to heal a psychopath, it takes a lot. Usually for a narcissist, a Machiavellian, and a psychopath to be in the same person, it's actually a stage. It's actually the narcissist again that have reached his final points of handling. Narcissists are constantly tormented by their feeling and emotion that they try to control and they try to bury. Machiavellian are, this is the thought. This is a bit a tool to enjoy laughing of the hypocrisy of others saying they're so good. Psychopath is, the stage where the pain was too much and feeling and emotion are shut down. It's extremely dangerous for an INFJ to meet a psychopath. INFJ people can sense a psychopath from miles. They have a particular eyes. The eyes has no feeling and emotion, and there is a kind of fixed point and darkness in their eyes. Psychopaths usually avoid people like an FJ, but if you come to be unlucky that they suspect that you know who they are, they'll come after you. They'll come after you, as they don't want people to discover that they have feeling and they are carrying deep pain in them, memory of something that they don't want to remember. So that's the video I wanted to make today regarding the parentified adult child is in the center of those issues. We're talking about the dark child personality, the whole issue of psychology, where an individual start with the inner child, and many of those people were parentified by their parents. Some issues were passed down from parents to child genetically. A psychopath father will pass down this coldness, this control, this pain, and sometimes this vulnerability to have been victim of something to their child. Those people that have an issue are not this way by choice. The adult that we are dealing with today in front of us, there's a wounded child that need our help. The way the society are pointing down narcissists and the rest, in my view, is wrong. You need to inform people, but you need to not corner those people further. There is a human being here, a human being that already were let down by those the closest to them. They deserve to be looked at in another way. Of course, the issue for other people regarding those people, they can be the borderline, they can be the narcissist and the rest. They are extremely cold. They cause issue to others and they feel nothing most of the time about it. They have no conscience about how they treat other people. Their lack of empathy is a trademark in the narcissism and also in the psychopath and Machiavellian is a real problem for others. As a narcissist Machiavellian, when they will get a little critic, they will start, if they are in a relationship with somebody, to pull away and to go and cheat on their partner. This dark triad personality have often been involved with many different partners, leaving a trail of broken heart people in their way. They also have children for some of them with those partners, and they don't parents their children. They even jealous their children. It is a problem for society in a whole. In my previous, many of my previous videos, I talk about culture, and culture play a big role on how many of those people are around. About discriminating any culture of anyone. It seems that the Western culture have in the middle of that culture narcissism at the core, and that's very problematic for narcissist people to meet narcissist people. That will force the Machiavellian way to see things and push in the end to have a many psychopath around that has no feeling, no emotion, no empathy. It is really problematic for society. It's important that those people get healing. If we have a society with many narcissist people, I don't like to use this word narcissist, but egoist people, self-centered people, opportunist people that just are involved with others just to use them, just to get what they want and then drop them like they use a toilet paper and take somebody else that is better to move them to the direction they want. Despite that, for some people that makes sense as a way to live. This has a double knife for anyone that live this way, because the day you will lose everything, you will be less than what you are to your partner. Your partner is likely to be also a narcissist, a psychopath, and a Machiavellian, because you can only attract who you are. Remember that. You can only attract who you are. Do not mistake that if you are a narcissist somebody that is egoist, only thinking about yourself, only thinking what you can get from that other. Don't make the mistake to think that the person that you are involved with is different than you. They are exactly like you or even worse. So the day you will fall from grace, you will find that you had nobody at all. The choice to get better and to be happy and to be loved is yours. Yours alone. It may be not important, and some of you may feel, if this here it doesn't work, I get somebody else and I get somebody else. But tell me something, you're getting somebody else, but no matter how many people you get and you keep getting, the way how you feel inside still the same, or sometimes it gets worse, because losing people one after another reinforce the thought that there's something wrong with you. That's the danger. You can only attract who you are, or you can only attract the same mind than you if your mind is selfish, egoistic, fearful, looking for your own interests. What makes you think that you have attracted something different in your life? I leave you with that to answer. I thank you today to have watched your channel Brighter Life Institute. I hope this video are going to help some of you. Please, it is no good to call everybody around you to be a narcissist. Try to understand the person, and if you are dealing with a narcissist, a Machiavellian, and a psychopath, know that you also need to protect yourself. Know that with narcissists, they are children. The three of them are children that are looking to support, validation, and unfortunately for narcissists, they need this a lot. They need this feedback and this supply a lot. The Machiavellian, if you are what a Machiavellian, is to be clear what is it that you want from them. Machiavellian will respect that more than pretending to not want anything from them. They know everybody wants something. The psychopath, well, like I said, the psychopath is cut off from their feeling, and anyone that dare to wake up those buried, painful feelings in them is likely to fear, is likely to experience a very bad time with those people. I thank you today to watch this video with me. I'm Alicia, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!